What did we catch today on Faceless Driver?
Alright, so I don't know who to fucking bitch about first. Let's just go with the car. We're going with the car. If you're that afraid to pass a semi, you really shouldn't be sitting at that part of the semi. That tire explodes, one of them tires, it'll just, boom, your window's gone. Get past the semi and then go slow. Don't go slow past the semi. Alright, so then the semis. We got two semis in the middle lanes, just screwing up the road for everybody else because they don't know how to get into the right lane. From what I can tell from watching this video over a half a dozen times, as you can tell as we drive by, there's nobody in the right lane. These guys are literally just messing it up for the rest of us because they can't turn their blinker on and get over. But what about the merging cars? What shall I do? Hold your lane, get over, and stop being a nuisance on the road. So as I pass the morons and I get back into the middle lane, speed up that beautiful film footage. I don't know. I think it just multiplies on rainy days. They just come out. Alright, so take a look at that rear camera footage. Sometimes the M.i.t.M are super aggressive. This one has been following us and tracking us down and is attempting to pass on the left. So I know you can see the outline of the semi ahead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of gas, get around this Toyota, and I'm going to pull ahead because these two are going to cause an issue on the road. Nobody wants that. Keep an eye on that rear camera footage. They don't get over. They just stay in the same damn lane. That's why they're M.i.t.M. Let's take a look at the rear window footage and see how we're getting along back there. These guys seem to be wanting to battle it out. That left lane loser's got strong reach around game. Completely and totally beautiful. Watch how magnificent this driver is in the left lane. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. What are we going to catch today on Faceless Driver? Shouldn't have to compliment somebody on doing their job, but because of these videos, I think I'm going to start doing that. Well, that didn't take that long to find the next contestant on Moron in the Middle. These M.i.t.M, you just got to catch them all. We sneak up on him so sneakily. Before you know it, I think we snuck past him. Oh, the sneaky sneak. Alright, so now we're going to speed up a little bit and we're going to catch up to see what's going on in the next bit of this clip. Okay, I'll give it to this guy driving the old Schneider trailer. There was a blue truck up there, I seen it. Are you going to get over when you pass him? We'll find out. Because you're almost past him now. So I tell you, they're just going to stay in the middle lane. I don't know what happened to that blue truck. It never pops back up on video. It disappeared into the friggin' ether. Is anybody gonna get back over? There's now nothing in the right lane. Nothing. I think there's a truck way up there. I really, look at that. Look, right there is the first vehicles and stuff in the right lane. But where are we going to go from there? We'll continue driving down the road to see what happens next. I shall now note that we have 6 M.i.t.M collected for the day so far. There seems to be a driver in the middle lane, not getting over into the right. I'll give it to him that he might not be a moron. He appears to just be a normal asshole in the middle lane. He's going to stay here and slowly pass the truck in the right lane. He's going to love everything about it. He enjoys his life in the middle lane. Here is another chance for him not to be a M.i.t.M. My guess, along with yours, is that he's not going to take it. He's going to stay in the middle lane, becoming another moron in the middle. And there's more. Of course there's more. There's always more morons in the middle. That's a fuel tanker. Yay. So as I pass the explosion waiting to happen, all I can think to myself is, it'll be quick. So as I pass the tanker, I start approaching. I decide, nope, I'm going around, I'm going over, I'm getting over, I'm going over. Then I get in the left lane. I would not be sitting behind that battle at all. I'm not even going to try to count the amount of times I got stuck in a semi while driving behind one of those two types of drivers pulling freight, and the amount of time wasted while one decided it could go a mile an hour faster than the other on a 2-lane road. You can get around them, go around them as quick as possible. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next clip.
I'm headed with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking...
Welcome back to Faceless Driver. We are currently hunting down our next participant on Morons in the Middle. So nothing appears to be happening. Let's go ahead and speed up this clip footage to find something interesting. As we drive down this beautiful dreary road, we start to see that we may have a M.i.t.m that may take the bait. Let's continue to watch. As I continue to make these videos, I want to point out that there are some good drivers that drive in the right lane. Sadly, for the M.i.t.m in front of us, he has been caught out on video showing he is a moron in the middle. As this M.i.t.m does have some ass behind him, we're going to go ahead and speed up the footage so we can catch up a little quicker. As this driver is currently trying to pass somebody as this is being sped up, we won't call him a M.i.t.m just yet, but we will allow him just enough road to label his own category. He has currently just passed the driver in the right lane. He is still meandering the middle, and he has now labeled himself a moron in the middle. Thanks for joining us on this nice new 3-part mini clip series of Moron in the Middle. Let's give it up to this glorious bastard as we switch frames to the rear camera view. This just goes to show that just because you have a professional license doesn't mean you can drive. Thanks for watching.